Hey guys, this is Ease into Backbending. So we're going to work on improving back bends. So doing a bunch of different stretches to open up the hips and the hamstrings and the shoulders and the quads. I don't know why I said hamstrings. Whatever. Opening up all of the leg and shoulder muscles to ease us into backbending. Let's get to it. My cat's probably going to beg to get out partway through, so she joins us, you know why. We're going to start with a shoulder stretch. You need either a, why can't I remember what this is called? Strap, or a band, or like a towel or a belt. That'll work. You're going to hold it a little bit wider than shoulder width, down in front of you, and we're going to lift overhead. See, I have to adjust. Okay. Back behind you. You should be able to do this easily. So get it at that distance that's right for you. I'm just going to do this 5 times. That's already 1. 2. 3. It's really challenging for me today. 4. Make sure you're rolling your shoulders at the same time. So up, back, and down, and slowly back up, and that's 5. You can do a few more if you want to. I was originally going to do 10, but it's not feeling so great, so. Okay. Now we're going to get into crescent. So to do so, we're going to do a sun salutation. Arms up, arch if you want to. Hands in front of your feet, look at your knees. Flat back, hands down. Plank, chaturanga, tuck your feet, roll forward, upward dog. Tuck your toes, hips up, downward dog, and lift one leg up, bring it between your hands, back foot, toes, I always say toes down, heel lifted, and eyes up. Try to straighten the back leg, keeping the front knee bent at a 90-degree angle, and just really sink into these hips. If you have to have a little bit of a bend in the back leg, that's okay. Excuse me if I'm still coughing and sniffling a little bit. Just getting over a cold. And arms up. I am going to leave a little bit of a bend in my leg. It feels good for me today. No need to overextend if it doesn't feel good for you. Yeah, it's too intense for me today. Did a very intense leg workout yesterday, so, you know, respecting our limits. One more deep breath here. Hands down. Leg goes back. Downward dog. Now, other leg swings up. Bring it between the hands. And same thing. Just make sure you switched feet just now, switched legs. Back foot again. Heel up. And rise up. 90-degree bend in the front leg. Oof. My hips are tight. This burns. I don't even know if I can lift my hands right now. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Try to stay 2 more breaths. Okay, calm down. Oh, downward dog. Stretch everything out a little bit. Oh, my legs are burning. Alright, come down, hands and knees. And now switch legs again. We come up onto the knees. Step right leg forward, or if you just did the right, now do the left. Just keep switching. Alright. And we're going to do a low lunge. So you're going to stay up, sink into the hips. You can curl those toes forward. If you want, just adjust where it feels good for you. A little different. Everybody and everybody is different. Hope you can't see my cat giving herself a bath right now. She's screaming and crying to be in here with me. Who knows why? Alright, and now you can grab the back leg, grab the back foot, and get a quad stretch involved. And you can stay up. Sink all for you. Apparently I can't balance. Just when I was practicing this, it was much easier. Always when you're finally going on camera for the record, the one that everyone's going to see. It's when you have all your mess-ups and your goofs. You can't speak. Oh, okay. And release. Switch legs. Step the left leg forward. Or if you just did the left, now do the right. Again, come up. Sink into the hips. It's really intense for me. I'm going to come forward. You can come down and stand inside. Your hands inside the foot on the inside. Oh my god, where did I get my hand? There was like something sharp. Tiny little stone. Okay. Try to come back up. Grab the back foot if you can. Pull it in. As much as you can. You could be all the way out here. I'm just going to where my body is. I have freakishly open quads and ankles. Okay. Release. Okay. Hands and knees. And slowly stand up. And now you can take the feet wide. And we're going to do side lunges. So take wide, bend to one side, and you can stay here if this is good. I'm going to go all the way down. Pick up rotate the foot onto the heel. Put the foot down. Again, the freakish ankles. Must be like double jointed there or something. Okay. Come onto the heel if you're down here with me. Or if you're even like up here. And I'm gonna lift up the toes here on the lunging leg. So, or lift up the heel. Always say that. Come onto the toes. And then the foot can go down. Or it can come up. This. And back down. Heel down. Foot down. Up. Get a deeper hip stretch. Down. And you can use your hands here to help you. Maybe you can get this low, but you need to bounce. Totally fine. So come up. Down. Down. And come up. Switch sides. So now lunge to the other leg. And again, you can stay up here. And you can do the same thing up here. You can lift, well, not exactly the same, but you can still come up onto the toes. Alright, so sink down if you can. Up onto the toes. Feel that stretch, deepen in the hips. And down. Up. Down. And this is an ankle stretch as well. Just trying to loosen up, get some movement into all of these little joints that create tightness that make back bends difficult or restrict the movement into them. I didn't count these. You just do how many feels good. I probably did like 5 or 6. It's not going to kill you if we did one extra on one time. If you're really particular about it, go ahead and even it out. Alright. And come back up. And turn sideways. But we're still, keep a wide stance. And now we're going to do a wide legged forward bend. So, try to keep the legs straight. Slowly come forward, maintaining straightness through the hamstrings here. Slowly fold. Only go as deep as you can, where you can keep your legs straight. Or close to straight. You want to work on getting them straight if you can, because it's a much deeper stretch. But if that just feels so awful for you, a light little bend in the knee is okay. You just don't want to be like this. But if that's where you are, that's where you are. And you just work, you just keep working on getting straighter. You just work on it. That's all we can do. Clasp hands behind you. Get the shoulders involved. I'm really tight today, so mine's not gonna be very impressive. That's okay. It's about feeling the stretch, and I do. Oh, do I. I'm releasing the shoulder stretch. You do what feels good for you. I just want to stretch out the hamstrings some more. To a seat. We're going to do cow face, but for the arms, we're going to do a couple different stretches. Well, we're going to do a bear hug. And if cow face is not available to you, just kneel and sit on your heels. Or even just sit. Sit in a comfortable cross-legged position. Sit however you like. I just want to get another little stretch in, if you can. So I'm going to cross the top to start. Cow face. My cow face is not great, but it feels pretty good, so again, that's all that matters. And I'm doing a lot of eagle arms with this, but eagle arms is very challenging. So here's a more intermediate one. You can do a bear hug. So I'm going to take the left arm over the right. You kind of get into it in the same way, crossing your arms like for eagle arms, but instead of coming up, we're going to just crawl back like this. And look, shoulders down. And it feels very much the same, stretches in the same intense way as eagle arms, but a little bit gentler. And I really like it. You can do eagle arms, do whatever feels good for you. I like this. I have some tightness in my shoulder that radiates into my neck a little bit. So that doesn't feel great for me. So I'm working on this to get more open. Just don't hunch up like this. Get the stretch and pull down. So you're really relaxing the shoulders. Two more deep breaths here. And we're going to switch sides. My cat's just sitting, well, laying here calmly in a little patch of sun. She's probably just going to go to sleep. It's really for the best. Okay, so now crossing the other leg on top. This side is obviously tighter. Okay. So now, God, is it ever tighter? Ridiculous. Okay. Now, other arm over top. Same thing. Oh, okay. Pulling the shoulders down, opposite arm and opposite legs over top. Doesn't matter if you're doing it on the same side, I just like to counter it out that way. But if you have the same arm and leg on top, it's okay. Just make sure that you've switched since last time and you didn't do the same one again. That's all. That's really all that matters. You just want to stretch both sides. Whatever order, whatever way. Two more deep breaths. Okay. Unwind. And now I'm going to turn face sideways so you can see. Sit however you like now, but just one more shoulder stretch. You're going to place the palms together in prayer, but you're going to press the elbows together. And you want your arms, your elbows to be at shoulder height. And just here, just really press, just work on pressing the elbows together. Whether they touch or not, press. Just press them towards each other. And you should feel nice, a little shoulder stretch. We're just going to hold this, just keep that pressing motion. Whether they touch or not, just press them towards each other. Just keep actively pressing. I'm shaking. It's a really good stretch though. It's gentle, but it feels really good. One more deep breath here. Okay. I feel that in my shoulders. but it's good. That's good. It's going to help us. All right. Now, you can do whatever you want with your arms here. You can do eagle arms, any of the stretches that we just did. But we're going to do eagle pose reclined. So, cross your legs, toes underneath, opposite, hook them on the other side of the calf if you can, and lay back. This is a great way to practice eagle. It's really the only way I like to practice eagle because you don't have to worry about the balance. Okay, right leg's on top, so left arm on top, and you can do eagle arms. Just relax. You can just do prayer. I might just do this. Prayer head. If you have trouble with eagle like I do, try it this way. You might find that you do have the flexibility for it. It's just the balance aspect that makes it really challenging. Switch sides, so cross the other leg over. For me it's left, so hook the toes. See how much easier it is this way? For me anyway. Maybe this is more challenging and strange for you, but it feels great for me. It should feel really good. And again, can do eagle arms if you want to. Or prayer. You can just relax your arms back. I think that's what I'm going to do this time. Just grab elbows. Just kick back in this little stretch. Should feel really good. Up to a seat. Excuse me. Oh, I don't know where my cat went now. Okay. And I'm gonna kneel. Come into hero pose, so feet and heels just outside the hips. Not sitting on them, they're just outside the hips, but knees together. And you can just stay seated here in hero pose. Or if you want to, just gonna step forward. Don't mind me, I have to worry about camera angles. You stay where you are. You want to recline with me, you can. You can start to just come back maybe to here. And maybe this is enough and this feels good. Or if you can come all the way down. Arms up. And now I'm going to get into a back bend here, but if that's way too much for you, don't even worry about it. Practice it another time. But just to show you where we are here, you get into it similar to wheel. You roll the hands back so that the fingers are pointing towards your shoulders, hands by your ears, and you just pick your head up a little bit. And you can clasp the elbows over your head and just relax here. Just getting a gentle little inversion feeling bouncing on the crown of your head here. And just getting a slight back bend. All different kinds of arm positions here. Take the head out of it, back to hero. And slowly come up. How did that feel? Were you able to do it? let me know. Or is that just crazy? I was gonna go deeper into that, but figured we can save that for another time once we've improved further in our back bends. So now, lay on your belly with me. We're gonna work on cobra. I feel like this is the fundamental back bend to practice doing them properly in. It was for me. So, palms underneath your shoulders, and you really want to engage your glutes here. Really make them work, keep them strong so that you don't use your lower back here at all. You want to keep the glutes firm and taut so that you can rise up, curling and arching and opening up your heart, rolling the shoulders back, really pressing the chest forward, not going into the lower back at all. Okay, so I'm going to rise up. Now see, you could be like this, but don't press through. Lead with the heart. Use your hands, squeeze the glutes, press back. Slowly, just work. Pressing. See, you could get stuck here, but press. Arch through the heart. Do not, if you feel it in your lower back, back off. Stay down. Keep working on opening wherever you are. If you're here, just work on opening here. See the difference between and here? You really want to open. Just work on that. And I walk my hands in closer, closer. And there we go. So that feels comfortable. There's no arch. No arching or pressing into my lower back. And come back down slowly. And take the hips back to child pose. Sit on the heels. Stretch the arms out in front of you. Oh, my cat's back in the sun. Going to sleep. I don't know if you can see her or not. Alright. Now I'm lay on the back. I'm going to do bridge. So, feet down, arms at your sides, feet close to your butt, and you're going to press up. If you can only get to here, that's great. Just keep working. Pressing, pressing, pressing firmly through the back of the legs and the glutes here. You can walk your arms underneath your shoulders, clasp the hands, lift. You can grab for your legs or your ankles, your heels. Just keep pressing. Down. And now you can go into bridge again. Excuse me. Or if you want, you can try wheel with me. So if wheel is just way too much, you can just go back into bridge. But try wheel with me. If you don't get up, don't panic. Don't panic and don't freak out in this pose. We're going to again roll the hands back, fingers towards the shoulders, fingers pointing towards the shoulders. Hands next to your ears, feet close to your butt. And you really want to press through the hands here. That's what really helps me get up with shoulder engagement. I know you're not really supposed to, you're supposed to use your legs more, but you have to press through your hands to get your shoulders open. So press as much as you need to, don't be afraid to press. Except with extreme force, you don't want to hurt yourself. I think you can tell the difference. Alright, so ready, press. Oh. Try to straighten out the feet. Come over through your chest. through the belly, through the chest, through the legs, everything up, tall and straight. Come back down. Relax. That was our last back bend. Now just 2 more stretches. So, right leg out straight in front of you, left leg up, grab the big toe, between the big toe and the index toe, if you will, with your middle and index finger, grabbed around them, and keep this leg straight, keep the bottom leg on the ground, and just work on pulling it in towards you. It's a supine or reclined, hand to big toe. I'm going to stretch out the hamstrings here. Just a final little stretch. This should feel really good. If you can't grab your toe, you can grab your foot, you can grab your calf here, you can grab your hamstring, anywhere on your leg. Really try for the toe though, I think this is the most challenging. Even if you have to be all the way up here, that's totally fine. Just stretch, breathe, really breathe into this, and you can get a really great stretch. So I'm going to really work on that now. Because I really need this stretch. This is one of my favorite ones for getting into splits as well. It's incredibly effective. Breathing into it really allows this muscle to open very nicely, the hamstrings. Really, well, all of the muscles here on the back of the leg. One more deep breath. Okay, and release. And now the left leg, or if you just did the left, or if you just did the right, now do the left. Just switch sides. Now I'm doing the right leg. So, other leg now, it's flat on the ground. This leg up, grab the big toe, between the big toe and the second toe, with your index and middle finger, clasped around, leg straight, and breathe and pull it towards you. Really breathe into this. It's working much better on this side. One more. Okay. And we're going to finish with a lying spinal twist. So, right leg in, drop it over to the left, right arm out to the right, and twist through both. Try to get this shoulder down and the opposite, and the knee down to the opposite side. Twist through both, that's where the spinal stretch really comes in. Trying to twist through both. My voice sounds extremely weird. I'm sorry about that. Switch sides. Left leg. Left leg in, over to the right, left arm out to the left, twist through both. work on getting both down at the same time. Just the motion of trying, of pressing into both, whether or not they get down, is where the stretch is. Okay. One more deep breath. And just lay on your back. Now you can stay here as long as you like. I'm going to finish because this is a video. Come up slowly. Okay, that took 36 minutes. I didn't have a timer set. Like a fool, I forgot. Just jumped right in. I was excited to share this with you guys. So, I hope that was helpful. I hope that felt good and that it helped. My hair is crazy. Wow. Okay. So, leave me a comment. Let me know how that felt for you. Like, subscribe, and share. And visit jicketyjack.com for more workouts, fitness, nutrition, health, recipes. Plenty more stuff coming. I think Alexa just tried to respond to me, even though I did not say her name. Oh, now she heard me again. Oh, the echoes. The robots are coming. If you're on Patreon, become a patron for as little as $1 a month. Helps me keep making more and more of these videos. I was on hiatus for a little bit. I'm going to be updating that soon. Lots of updates, lots of fun stuff coming. Personal training packages are available. All kinds of fun, different stuff. Contact me. Let's set something up. Alright, and I hope this was helpful, and enjoy practicing. See you next time.